Alright, so chat, Deadass, how are we thinking about this patch, man? I feel like this patch for a anniversary looks so crazy good, man. I think the favorite thing for me so far is definitely the airware rework. I think the airware rework, for it, considering that they haven't within 1 year, it tells me that it also sets a precedent that they are probably gonna continuously buff all the old units as well. So for now it's airware, maybe they keep buffing all the old stuff. So I'm not that feels bad for the people that are on Pride Wind clearing with airware in 3 minutes, cause yeah, pretty good buff, very good buff. Second thing that I'm very happy with is definitely the pools. I feel like 33 pools is really, I think the standard 5 stars and the standard W engine is really good, but like 33 pools, like ooh, because those 33 pools, it can actually help towards your limited units. It can actually help towards your limited units, which I think they're always gonna be very nice. The free skins and everything, UI, this changes everything, UI got everything. They are pretty nice thing, but the favorite thing for me so far was gonna be the airware buffs, right? So buffing all units should be a norm. You know what's crazy? It definitely should be, but I think people just feel like because it's a PvE game, people don't really care about the old units. But I hope that this sets a good step that all old units eventually at some point they do get a buff, because it's good. It's good for players that have been playing this game for a very long time, because if new players are going to be playing the game, they wouldn't be going back to the rabbit hole of, okay, like you wouldn't think as a new player to ever pull for airware. Whereas now that this is in place, people that did pull for her, they wouldn't feel that bad, at least as compared to last time anyways. So it's nice. I really like it. You need to do videos for the selector guy. I mean, it's very straightforward, guys. It's just M1 Rina. I think M1 Rina is really good. I think Coleta's M2 is really good. Everyone else, I don't really know who else is getting seen too much of a use. Who else sees use nowadays? I think Grace is cooked, right? I think Grace, Nico, Mata, they're all kind of cooked. What about W engine? Grace W engine, not Grace W. Rena's W engine is also really good. Oh, Rena and Brimstone. Yeah, Rena and Brimstone is basically like the standard version equivalent of the 4th and Aeon. Very universal. Very universal. You want Lycon for Hugo and Alan. Hear me out. Just skip Hugo. Why would you need Hugo? You know, a single eyes DPS is good enough. Nobody cares about Hugo, right? Just stick with Airware. Airware is the poster child. Alright, no, you should. If you pull for Hugo, you are kind of greedy and stupid, right? You are kind of greedy and stupid, if I can give it out, right? Because Sarah was greedy and stupid, by the way. Yep, she pulled for Hugo, so very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Finally, my Airware is playable again. Okay, chat. I really don't think Airware was ever unplayable. This narrative has been like a little bit crazy. She was never that unplayable, because considering that if I am a tourist and I'm getting like basically 3-star ranks with airware, I can't imagine people that actually play this game like for a much longer period of time cannot play with airware. You know what I'm saying? But if we are all like real with ourselves, okay, we're all tourists and we haven't played this game enough, you know, then it is what it is, right? It is what it is. But I don't think airware was ever unplayable. But now that this buff is implemented, she's gonna feel a lot better to play. Yeah, she feels a lot better to play. It's not unplayable, it's just that, especially if you compare her with Mibaba, it's like, okay, why would I want to play airware, right? And hopefully this buff can make her feel nicer to play again. Yeah, feel refresh. It's like a brand new look. It's a brand new look. I think that my biggest gripe with airware's kick is still the fact that when you do the flash freeze, and she's charging and holding the thing, she's not immune unless you have Caesar King. And even if she is immune, you have to wait. And you have to just take the hit before you can refresh all the charges and let it go. Because it feels very clunky compared to a lot of the other units nowadays where you can basically cut in between their combos to the dodge and the parry without getting punished. But for airways, that you have to commit to the cut. Otherwise, like the high damage just falls off. So it is kind of rough. She was underperforming under the yeah, absolutely. That season move is absolutely. Alright, so what else do we have? Alright. After the Alan buff, she'll make Harumasa the worst limited agent, and that makes me happy because I hate the guy. Me personally, I don't really play Harumasa that much, so if Harumasa is the worst unit, then yeah, it is a little bit unfair. He was free though. True, he was free. The clip from stream makes it seem like the roaming mode has paired out. Buff Jane though, I think Jane is still really strong though. Harumasa needs too much skill. She needs to boom faster. You never use the hold, just use one stack cut 3 times. It feels more rewarding than clunky. Harumasa slender is crazy. We need Ba needs 6-star bounce. Jane with Vivian is good. She's not even bad. Just say you have skill issue. Ooh, okay, so those are gonna be my thoughts about the anniversary. I think that for a 2.0, for most of the mainstream games in the past 2 years, I think Zenless Zone Zero 2.0 is objectively a really good anniversary. is a really, really good 2.0, right? I would say that, yeah, it might be even better than HSR's 2.0, guys. Holy shit. I think it is. I think it is. I think my favorite part of this whole thing is really just the airway rework. I love when they actually have like the confidence to go ahead and buff all units, even though that may potentially impact the enjoyments for the players that actually own airway, right? It's like, for example, if they buff all units too much, and then like the players might not feel as much FOMO, because their own unit still feels nice to play. So doing this step, I feel like it shows confidence that, okay, even if we buff all units, we are confident that players will still pull for a boba. Which, respectfully, I'm playing Zenless Zone Zero for two main reasons, right? The lore and the gameplay. So because of that, you know, I really, really appreciate the airway buffs, but with or without it, I would have put either way. So this is very, very nice for me. Yeah, that's pretty much gonna be my honest thoughts about Zenless Zone Zero 2.0 live stream. Looking forward to Untourist myself. Yep, I am looking forward to Untourist myself. My executive on yes, Bev, right? She was like, oh my god, KMS, there's too many events. Don't worry, I'll actually play it. Okay, we're probably gonna do like a half. We'll do like a half, right? So looking forward to Zenless when this update drops in July 4th, I believe. Yeah, I think it's July 4th. So let me know what you guys think of the anniversary in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. You have cooled your last cool, my man.